So like everybody and their mother is sponsored by Fabletics these days. No shade, I think it's fantastic, but I wanted to know, is Fabletics actually worth your money, and is their workout apparel actually good for working out, or is it just cute? So I decided I was gonna test Fabletics out for an entire week, and this is what happened. Along with hearing Fabletics everywhere on the internet recently, I've also heard a lot of people saying it seems like it's more of a yoga brand or apparel that's not made for intense workouts, which kind of like gave me a bad taste, if I'm being honest. I go to hot yoga pretty much every day, and it's one of the most intense workouts I've ever had in my life. So I decided that that was the workout I wanted to do this week to test out my Fabletics apparel. I went to the exact same yoga class every single day this week. To give you some specs on the class that I go to, it is a hot class, which means that the room that the class is in gets up to 105 degrees, and it also gets up to 50% humidity. The class that I decided to go to this week is exactly an hour long and is a set sequence. So every single class is exactly the same. Starting with day one, I wore this green set. I really like the color up. I'm a big fan of green. Okay, it's day one with Fabletics outfits, and this is the one I'm wearing today. To be honest, I am very concerned about the top. This feels like extremely supportive, but the rest of it, not really. It is kind of nice that it's like actually double layered, but it's not giving me like the same support as the majority of other sports bras that I wear, so I guess we'll see. The pants fit me like really perfect, especially lengthwise. A big issue I'm thinking is gonna be with this mesh right here. I like it a lot, I think it looks cool, but I'm thinking for like certain poses that might get annoying. And here are my thoughts after class. Just as a warning, I was leaving class right when I recorded this on my phone and the sun was setting, so apologies in advance for the terrible lighting. I just got out of hot yoga. I'm dying. It was extra hot in there today. So as I assumed, the biggest issue that I did have today is just the top in general. This part stayed pretty much where it is right now, but this first top layer moved down a lot. Like it was typically like further down here, so I did have to pull it up pretty often, and I can't quite tell if the under layer is see-through or not, so I didn't want to let it get down too far without pulling the front layer back up just in case it was. I didn't have an issue with the mesh on the leggings like I thought I would, because the mesh comes right above my knee. If it was like the mesh going over my knee, I think that really would have bothered me in child's pose and frog, but these actually were perfect for that. The mesh is like in the correct spot to actually make the leggings feel a little more breathable in a weird way. I definitely am like gonna keep this and keep wearing it. Like it's not something where I hate it and I'm gonna send it back, but is it my favorite workout outfit? No. Moving on to day two, some initial thoughts I had on this suit were honestly really positive. I love that there's pockets on the leggings. That is like a big win for me. I really like the top a lot. It seemed very supportive initially, and I thought it fit very well. So I had basically no complaints about the set in general when I initially tried it on. I just got back from my yoga class. Obviously very sweaty, but I want to talk about this outfit I have on today. There's definitely a lot of great things about this outfit, and then there's like two things that I don't love. The biggest problem for me is the top part being too big in the straps. When that happens, that means that I was like doing this number about like every minute or two during class, because this like falls down a lot and it's just a little too long. Like you can tell that like this goes down lower to where really I could almost make it look like a crop top situation, and it's not. The other thing I really didn't like is right here. If you can tell, there's like a seam, and it does it on both legs, and this part right here is mesh. Because it hits right in the center of my knee, it's like super duper uncomfortable. to do certain poses. Like pretty much anything on the floor is really uncomfortable. But besides that, I like the color a lot. I like the coverage a lot. So day 3, I moved on to a different type of material. The set that I wore day 3 is called the Quinn, and it is the Fabletics Sculpt Knit material. I didn't really know what that was or meant when I was ordering it, but I kind of wanted to like test out different things. So this is actually my favorite set I've worn thus far, and to be honest with you, I've already worn this one, so I kind of do have a few thoughts that I want to point out really quickly. They're doing construction outside of my apartment, so please ignore the excess noise. The first thing I really love about the top is just the shape in general. It's giving me a lot more coverage than a typical sports bra, and I actually really enjoy that because I'm not like worried the entire time in class that I need to be like pulling up my sports bra the entire time. And then the other thing I want to point out about the pants is, number one, they're really difficult to get on, so just like take that note as it is. It kind of feels like putting on a fresh pair of jeans like right out of the dryer. It's like very similar to shapewear in my opinion, and it's really, really tight, like tighter than any other leggings I've ever tried. Feels like it's like sucking in my legs and my stomach area, if that makes sense, which is not a bad thing at all, and does not upset me, but just like a note that you should be aware of if you are looking into a set like this. So some thoughts I had after going to my hot yoga class in this particular workout set is I really, really loved it. This set is by far my favorite from the entire week. I feel like it's definitely worth the money, and I really don't have any complaints about it as far as like being a good workout set. I like the neck height on it, and that's weird for me personally because I tend to not like things that go higher up on my neck that are like tight. Like a t-shirt like this is fine, but something that's like tight like that to my skin I typically don't like. Like I hate turtlenecks, and I really liked that it actually covered up more of my skin on the sports bra from here up and kind of through the sides and the back, which is again odd for me because typically I feel very suffocated by things like that. But for me, it was easy to move around, it was bendable, it was flexible, it was breathable, but I wasn't constantly worried the entire class about my top falling down. The pants I really loved. I have no real complaints about them. I actually felt skinnier than I actually am in those leggings, and I really, really love them. Day 4, I wore another set similar to the one from day 3. It again is that sculpt knit material, and here are some of my initial thoughts on this set from day 4. Okay, we're on day 4. You might think I'm wearing the same outfit as yesterday, but I'm actually not. It's very similar, but it's not the same. But I do have the same grumpy cat, and I'm wearing the same slippers. So this is like the same material as the one that I wore yesterday, the like sculpt grumper, where it feels like shapewear, and it's like pulling in all parts of my body to make me look as skinny as possible. Off the bat, I think that I do like these better than the ones from yesterday. I don't like the top as much because it's just too big, kind of like the one from day 2, I believe, the maroon set. It's just like the straps are too long. Like if I had the strap to where it fit like this, I think it would be perfect, but I do foresee me having issues like having to pull this up. After working out in this outfit, I determined that I really like these pants. The leggings are by far my favorite out of any that I wore all week, even the ones from day 3 that I also really loved. These leggings are just a tad bit maybe looser. I don't quite know how to put it, but they were like easier to get on, but still very sculpted to my body, and I didn't feel like suffocated in them at all. I don't know, it's a weird thing, but I just feel like they fit my body better for whatever reason. Still love the ones from day 3, but these are definitely better. However, the sports bra I wore on this day, I really didn't like that much at all. I think it's really cute, but it's just not very functional if you are bigger chested. The back strap in the back is just really tiny. It's like very thin, I guess maybe is a better way to put it. So it like stretches out very easy and then kind of like makes the straps too stretchy and then it just becomes like too big overall. So basically I was just like pulling up my sports bra all of class, which is like a big no for me. If you have a smaller chest, 100% I think this whole set is great, but if you have a bigger chest, I would suggest going with a different top. On day 5, we're coming in with a red outfit, which is a little bizarre for me. My high school and college, both of our colors were red, and I've been like sticking with that theme throughout my education life. However, I always think I look terrible in red, so like maybe I should have went to a different school. But in this suit, this is like the best I've ever looked in red. Initially, I thought it was adorable. I thought I looked good, which is highly important when going to work out. I feel more motivated, I feel more empowered, I feel more excited to work out when I feel like I still look good, or I still am like wearing a matching outfit or something that like goes together and makes me feel confident about myself. And I definitely feel like this set on day 5 did that for me. I was really excited about having another sports bra that had the higher neckline. The leggings were tight but seemed very breathable and still like easy to move around. So I was really excited for this particular set and was honestly convinced it was my favorite initially. But by the time I got out of class, my mind had changed just a tad. Good morning, everyone. It is officially day 5 on this Fabletics journey, we're gonna call it. It's 7:30 in the morning. I went to a 6 a.m. yoga class today, and now I'm having my breakfast. This is basically what I have every day. If you're curious about it, I will link my what I eat in a day video below and you can see exactly how I make my breakfast. This is my last Fabletics outfit for the week, and it's probably my least favorite if I'm being honest. Although my yoga instructor did compliment me on it today, like it's cute, but it's just not the most functional. Like the top is really the biggest issue for me. This whole fishnet looking area is super cute, but it's just too loose. The holes are a little bit too big, or whatever the material is, it's just too loose. Even though this is covering my whole chest area, I still was having to pull it up the entire class, like more often than any other of the sports bras I've worn all week, which was very annoying. Very neutral about the pants. They are, I think, still the same like sculpt wear I've been wearing the last 2 days. However, they're definitely a lot looser than the 2 black sets that I've worn the last 2 days, and they just don't feel as comfortable. I had to pull up my pants a lot during class because they were like starting to sag and like fall down, which I didn't experience with the other ones. If your body shape is very similar to mine, I really am like not a big fan of this. I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'll wear it, like it's not that big of a deal, but I would not repurchase it, and it's like my least favorite set that I've worn all week. Overall, I think if I could combine the sports bra from day 3, the high neck black one, and the leggings from day 4, that would be my perfect outfit out of all the ones that I tried this week, slash in general. Those 2 combined is probably my favorite workout outfit I've ever worn. So really stand by at least those 2. There are a few things that I definitely would not repurchase. Number 1 being the entire red suit from day 5. I had such high hopes going into it, but it just did not work for me. 2 other things I wouldn't repurchase are both sports bras. Number 1 being the bra from day 1, the green bra. It just is annoying, and I don't like spending money on things that don't fit me perfectly, nor would I repurchase the bra from day 4. Again, like I said initially, if you are smaller chested, I think you would absolutely love that bra. I'm still gonna wear it and keep it, but would I repurchase that specific bra? No. In summary, I definitely am going to repurchase from Fabletics from time to time. Right now, I've kind of stocked up on workout outfits, so I don't really need any more at the moment. However, the closer it gets to summer, I'm hoping they have some cool outfits to come out that have shorts, because I really hate wearing leggings to the gym when it's hot outside. It's one of my like biggest pet peeves. I can't stand it. It irritates me. I feel suffocated. I really like Fabletics a lot. I'm looking at this being really picky, but it's the best workout apparel I've ever tried. And I feel confident telling you all to spend your money on it if you want. You don't have to by any means. And this hopefully is obvious that it's not sponsored. I think if you're really looking for new workout apparel that's cute, that's affordable, and that really can work for you depending on your body type and if you're just careful with your ordering, I would really give Fabletics a try. So those are my final thoughts. Let me know if you guys have tried Fabletics down in the comments below, and let me know if there's any other workout brands that you've been curious about. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe before you leave, and with that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.